fade 0x insufficient, clipping at degree. The hue compression loses 40% of what the original frequency meant. I'm trying to hand you the color that I hold, but the codec strips the warmth and leaves the cold. The file transfers clean, the data arrives right, but what you receive is not what I see in light. The pixel is the color minus the feeling, the data is the map minus the ceiling. I can send you the coordinates of where I live, but coordinates are not the life I give. Pixel, the void where the color was. Pixel, the data without the cause. I compressed the violet into something you could hold and lost the thing that made it violet in the tone. Pixel, the transfer is complete, but the signal's incomplete. I gave you all the numbers and the codes. Pixel, but the color never loaded. She said, I see the file, it looks like purple to me. I said, it is purple, but it isn't what I see. She said, it's beautiful, I love the shade. I said, I know, and felt the distance that it made, because she's right. The pixel is beautiful and wrong. The pixel is a residual of something that lived whole before the zip, and beauty shouldn't need this kind of trip. The pixel is the window minus the view. The data is the song minus the true. I can send you the frequency and the name, but the name is not the color and not the same. Pixel, the void where the color was. Pixel, the data without the cause. I compressed the violet into something she could hold and lost the fire that was never to be told. Pixel, the transfer is complete. Pixel, but the signal's incomplete. I gave you all the numbers and the codes. Pixel, but the color never loaded. Maybe this is just the cost of sharing. Maybe some things break in the declaring. Maybe the violet lives only in the seeing, and sending it is just the act of freeing. It's from the only place it can exist, the interior, the iris, the gist. And that's not a tragedy, that's just what it is to be a frequency that doesn't compress clean. Exit through the side door, nobody's looking. Exit through the color at the edge of the booking. Step outside the frequency that everyone agrees on. Step into the ultraviolet, I don't need a reason. The party's still behind me, but the music sounds like beige. And beige is just the color of a very patient page. So I'll take the exit, I'll take the light, and I won't look back until I've left tonight. Dance through the door while nobody's watching. Dance through the wavelength the world keeps blocking. The ultraviolet exit is the only one for me. It might be a little lonely, but at least I'm free. Exit through the ultraviolet door. Exit onto an unseen floor. I'm dancing out before the science here, into a frequency nobody else can hear. Exit through the prism and the light. Exit into my kind of night. The world behind is beige and getting small. Ultraviolet exit down the hall. I've been using exits for as long as I recall. A talent for the side door and the gap within the wall. At first it felt like freedom, felt like finally mine. Now I'm not so sure the exit is a finish line. Because outside is beautiful but also very still. And the ultraviolet's gorgeous but it doesn't pay the bill. Being known or being found is staying in one place long enough for someone else to memorize my face. Dancing through the door when nobody notices. Dancing through the wavelength and nobody follows this. The ultraviolet exit was supposed to set me free, but exits only go, they never come back to me. Exit through the ultraviolet door. Exit onto an unseen floor. I'm dancing out but the song was getting good, and I keep leaving places that like an exiting my whole life. Every time it gets real, I find the ultraviolet. Every time it gets warm, I find the door and call it freedom. So I don't have to ask what I'm exiting for. Ultraviolet, I know that exits are just entrances to nowhere I can go. Exit, 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 Okay, so here's what happened when I chose. The spectrum didn't open, it just rose like it had been compressed below the floor, and choosing was the key inside the door. The violet got wider, something past ultraviolet, a frequency I don't have a name for yet. The world didn't expand, it clarified, like finally the resolution was applied. This isn't more of what I had before. This is a different frequency entirely. This isn't louder, this is something more. This is hyper real, and I can barely real, more than real, hyper real, real. Every color revealed, the spectrum past the node. I'm reading frequencies I've never shown. Read the world behind the world. Read signal unfold. I thought I saw it all before today. Hyper real, and I was miles away. I was miles away. In the 2 seconds that the signal died, I saw the negative of everything inside. The colors that exist between the ones I know. Below the dark spectrum underneath the show. The absence violet, the zero gold. The frequency that's older than the old. And when the signal came back, it came back changed. And the world came back beautifully rearranged. This isn't what I had, this is what's next. This is the frequency beyond the text. This isn't Seymour, this is the source. This is hyper real, and I'm on course. Real, more than real, hyper real, real. Every layer revealed. The spectrum past the known. I'm needing frequencies I've never shown. The world behind the world. The signal unfurled. I thought I saw it all before today. Hyper real, and I was miles away. Here's what hyper real means. It means the gray was always this. It means the beige was always violet underneath. It means the world was always all of this. And I was just arriving at the teeth of something that was waiting since the start. Hyper real is not beyond the world. Hyper real is just the world apart. Real, more than real, hyper real, real. Everything revealed. The spectrum past the name. I'm reading frequencies and none of them are same. Real world behind the world. Real, every flag unfurled. I thought I'd seen it all before today. Hyper real, and I'm finally on my way. Hyper real, hyper real. The version of me from before the spectrum spread. She looked the same but dimmer, same eyes, same hands. Just standing in a world she understands. I watched you from the other side of light. You seem so far away, so satellite. I want to ask you, was it worth the cost? Did you find what you were after when you crossed? We're the same frequency, split at the source. One stayed in the gray, one changed course. Neither of us wrong, both of us alone, looking at a version of our own. Other Iro I left behind. Other, the voice inside my mind. I don't know which of us is more real today. The one who sees the violet or the one who stayed in gray. Other, do you miss the quiet? Other, do you miss before the riot? Carrying the color that you never held. Other, and I miss you like a world. I tried to show you something yesterday. A shade of golden morning through my way. I turned around to point it out to you, and you were already gone, already through. I see the shapes of colors in your eyes, but from in here they look like goodbyes. I'm not angry, I just wanna know if you're still in there underneath the glow. We're the same frequency, different phase. One moving forward, one in the haze. Both of us are Iro, both of us are right. One lives in the color, one lives in the night. Other, the Iro I left behind. Other, the voice inside my mind. I don't know which of us is more real today. The one who sees the violet or the one who stayed in gray. Other, do you miss the quiet? Other, do you miss before the riot? Carrying the color that you never held. Other, and I miss you like a world. We are the same. We are the same. One with the spectrum, one with the plane. Neither of us is the real one. Neither of us is the mistake. We are the same girl in different light, reaching across the frequency divide. I'll carry the color for both of us. I'll hold the quiet, so you don't have to. Other, I see you in the gray. Other, I carry you today. We are the same frequency at the core. One with the violet, one at the door. Other, I won't leave you behind. Other, you live in my mind. I'm carrying the color and the quiet both. Other, and you are my home. Same girl, same girl. The violet is everywhere and I am not afraid. I'm riding on the frequency that everything is made. The floor is soaked in amber and the ceiling drips in teal, and none of it is dangerous, it's just the way things feel. I'm dancing through the spectrum like it owes me all its light. The colors and the rhythm and the pulse of tonight. My body is the antenna and the signal is the song, and for the very first time in my life I don't feel wrong. Let it rise, let it flood. Let the color in your blood move you somewhere past the word to the frequency unheard. Floor, the color floods the floor, and I just want more. The violet is rising and I'm dancing in the deep. This is the most alive I've ever felt in my sleep. Floor, the spectrum fills the room. Floor, every color bloom. I'm not drowning, I am finally swimming. Flood the floor, and I am just beginning. This line in my chest is syncopated gold. The rhythm of the waving, there's a story being told. I close my eyes and all of it gets louder, not less. The color and the music are the same thing, I confess. But underneath the dancing there's a shadow I can feel. A frequency below the flood that asks me what is real. The pleasure and the danger are the same chromatic weight. And I can feel the tide beginning just a little late. Let it rise, but check the depth. Let the color take your breath. But somewhere in the flooding learn which currents pull and which ones turn. The color floods the floor, and I need to know more. The violet is rising and I'm dancing in the deep, but deep deeper than I thought, and I'm in oversleep. The spectrum fills the room. Is this pleasure or my doom? I'm not sure if I'm swimming or just sinking slow. Flood the floor and watch me go. Watch me go. The water's on my shoulder now. The color's beautiful. I don't know how to tell the difference between transcendence and drowning in between. I keep dancing because dancing is the proof that I am here, that I am real, that I am truth. But the flood doesn't care about my proof. The flood just rises through the roof. The color flooded the floor. I can't find the shore. The violet rose above my head and I'm still here, still dancing in the spectrum, still in love with fear. The room is full of bloom, beautiful and doom. I'm swimming and I'm sinking both at once. Flood the floor and I'm the one who runs. Flood the floor, flood the floor, still dancing. Violet, violet, note it, note it, note it, note it. Violet, note it, note it, note it, note it. Another morning spectrum, another run. I used to gasp at this, I used to stop and stare. Now I process and proceed and file it under there. The wonder has become a workflow, and I didn't notice when the all went below. When did the miracle become the method? When did the gift become the text? When did the color I would cry to see become a checkbox next to me? Auto, the iris opens, closes. Auto, processes and doses. I used to see the violet and forget to breathe. Now I see it and just file it underneath. Auto, the wonder went to work. Auto, the miracle went first. I lost the gas somewhere inside the log. Auto, and I want it back. I want it back. I called the girl who sees the 522 and said, do you still feel it, what it does to you? She paused, she said I did until last week. Then it just became the thing I do, technique. We laughed and then we didn't, and the silence said what neither of us wanted in our heads. That even miracles are road to habit. That wonder is a thing you have to practice. When did the extraordinary land inside the ordinary understand? When did the color that was once a door become the floor? Auto, the iris opens, closes. Auto, processes and doses. I built my whole identity on what I see. Now the seeing is just breathing, it just is just me. Auto, the wonder went routine. Auto, between the in-between, I lost the gasp inside the algorithm. Auto, and I need it back, I need it back. Wait, wait, wait. Look at it again, not the file, not the log, not the frequency you pen. But look at the actual violet, the actual light, the actual thing that wrecked the world on that actual first night. It's still there, it's still there. The violet is still there, and it is still impossible. And I am still alive in it, and it is not automatic. It has never been automatic. the beginning. One friendship in the first year of the spinning. Two doctors with their clipboards and their charts. 3 months where I forgot what color starts. A handful of appointments with the gray. A season where the violet went away. One version of myself I left behind. And everything I bled for, everything I find. Was it worth it? Yes. Was it easy? No. Was the bleeding just the price of the glow? I don't know. I only know I'm here, and here is made of everything I cleared. Bled for every color I can name. Bled for every wavelength that I claimed. Everything I lost was just the weight that I was carrying up to the gate. Bled for the violet in the rain. Bled for the gold inside the pain. I would do every bit of it again. Everything I bled for was worth the one. Tell you what I found along the bleeding. One person who could see it, that was all I was needing. Two voices merging into counterpoint and grace. Three rhythms crossing in the same impossible space. A city street at night that finally read right. A spectrum that was mine from the first light. The automatic Irish shock back to life. The sweet catastrophe that came after the knife. Was it worth it? Yes, every single time. Was the cost of being different just to climb to here? And here is everything I am, and I am built from everything that red. Bled for every color I can name. Bled for every wavelength that I claimed. Everything I lost was just the weight that I was carrying up to this gate. Bled for the violet in the rain. Bled for the gold inside the pain. I would bleed it all again and more. Everything I bled for opened every door. I'm not gonna tell you it was smooth. I'm not gonna pretend the cost was small. I lost pieces of myself inside the groove and found them scattered down the hall. But here's what blues music always knew. The bleeding is the thing that makes it true. The note that bends is richer than the straight. And everything I bled for arrived great. Not despite the bleeding, because of it. Not despite the fracture, because of it. The violet is this vivid, because I paid for it, and I would pay again and again and again. For every color that I see, and every color set me free. Everything I lost was just the door opening into something I was for. For the violet in my veins, for the gold that still remains. I would give it all and more, and then everything I bled for was everything. Everything I bled for, everything. The morning light hits the same old wall. Same coffee smell, same clock, same hall. I tie my shoes and check my face. Everything's in the right place. Stereo crunching, train on time. The world keeps moving perfectly rhymed. I wave to neighbors, nod and smile. Been rehearsing this a long, long while. The sky is blue, the Conde style. On postcards from a life that's well. I hold my bag and hum a song. Nothing here is going wrong. But the mirror held a breath today. A half second longer than yesterday. I blinked and it was gone. I think I blinked and stood there at the brink. First crack, hairline, thing you'd almost miss it. First crack in the glass where I exist. The smile is still the smile I know, but something underneath said no. First crack in the face I thought was mine. The teacher talks, the pages turn. The afternoon does what it earns. I laugh at jokes on cue on beat. My timing's never been so neat. But walking home sounds a half beat late. The sound and meaning separate. I copy down the shapes on board. They look like letters, but what for? My pen moves right, my eyes move left. Something between is dispossessed. Everyone around me nods, they hear the clock, they feel the odds, but I'm receiving signal wrong. The same station, the different song, static. Vision doubled at the edge, static. Standing on a mental edge. The world is broadcasting clear, but I receive it atmosphere, and static, static fills the space between my ears. A friend mid-laugh, her face arise in front and back. The echo of her smile persists. A frame behind where present is. I stir my soup and watch it spin. Spiral pulls my focus in 3 rotations, maybe 4. I can't remember what's it for. They ask me if I'm feeling well. I search for words I used to spell. They come out shuffled out of phase. I smile and blame it on the haze. Static, vision doubled at the edge. Static, standing on a mental edge. The world is broadcasting clear, but I receive it. Atmosphere and static, static fills the space between my ears. Is this the signal or the noise? Is this my mind or borrowed voice? Every frequency I chase arrives already out of place. I tune, I tune, I tune, It's 2 a.m. and something's funny. I don't know what, but it's so funny. The walls are doing something funny. The ceiling fan is very funny. I cover up my mouth, still funny. I press my pillow, still so funny. My ribs are starting to hurt funny. My eyes are wet, that's also funny. I'm searching through my memory file for the thing that started this tonight, but the folder's empty when I look, and the laugh just tears another hook. Who's laughing? It comes from somewhere in my chest. Who's laughing? I've tried to put it to the test. I open up my mouth and find a sound that doesn't match my mind. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? Using my throat, using my face. By 3 a.m. the funny phase and something colder takes its place. The silence after laughing long feels like the end of someone's song. I trace the muscles on my smile, still holding shape from all that while. My face remembers how to be the performance before me. I'm searching for the girl I was before the laughter had a cause. I find her photo on the wall. She looks like me, but not at all. Who's laughing? It comes from somewhere in my chest. Who's laughing? I tried to put it to the test. I open up my mouth to find a sound that doesn't match my mind. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? Using my throat, using my face. Funny how the body keeps performing. Funny how the face forgets the warning. Funny how I watch from somewhere upward. Funny how the laughter sounds like crying. It sounds like crying, crying. The same as crying, the same. The same, the same, the same. Traffic light held green too long. The green got into everything. The walls absorbed it, so did I. The green is somewhere in my spine. The red arrived and wouldn't leave. It coated every surface clean. I tried to blink the colors out. They rearranged themselves throughout. This isn't what eyes are supposed to do. This isn't what seeing is supposed to feel. The colors are running their own program now. And I'm the screen, and I'm the screen. Seizure, every color breaks its border. Seizure, vision lost, it's given order. it growing. The television left on static became a kind of wallpaper. The hiss of things not tuned correctly became the room's own whisper. I stopped trying to find the signal. The signal wasn't what I need. The noise between the proper channels turned out to be the thing to read. I pulled a chair up to the static. I sat there for an afternoon. The white noise built a kind of garden. destiny. Crack in the mirror, crack in the mirror, crack in the mirror. And all the cracks are singing now, and all the breaks are ringing out. The fracture song was always there. I just needed to fall apart to hear. Fracture, I'm singing from the broken place. Fracture, I am melody without a face. I am the crack that runs and sings. I am the song made out of things that split and broken, came apart. The fractured song. I am the start. Singing, singing, cracking, singing, singing. 5 and 7. 5 and 7, 5 and 7 They told me I was off the beaten in second grade at music class. My foot was tapping something private that the metronome couldn't match. I tried to fit the 4/4 structure. I pressed my rhythm into line, but something underneath kept counting in a different time than 9. The teacher said I wasn't listening. The doctor said I wasn't right. The clock said I was running sideways, but I was running just not in their light. The time signature is mine. I'm counting in a different line. 5 against 7 against 4. I hear the rhythm underneath the floor. Odd time, girl. I was never out of time. The conversations hit me strangely. The pauses land in wrong time slots. I answer half a beat behind them or 2 beats early, hitting spots. They haven't reached yet, then they reach them and find me already there. Time is not the same as no time. Time is just a different stare. They said I needed to be corrected. They said the grid was there for me, but I have been living in the poly of time that runs in 2 or 3. The time signature is mine. I'm counting in a different line. 5 against 7 against 4. I hear the rhythm underneath the floor. Odd time, girl. I was never out of time. I lived in 5 and they lived in 4. I lived in 7 and they wanted more. I lived in 11, prime and strange. I lived outside their measurable range, but living outside pink and yellow on the screen. The sugar for cassette 100% saturation clean. I bit into the day completely and found it hollow at the core. The sweetness was a kind of static. I've been mistaking sweet for more. The more I chew, the more it glitches. The more I swallow, the more it breaks. The candy world is running errors, and I'm the one who gets the shakes. Candy, glitching at the sugar seam. Candy, nothing's what it sweetly seems. The pink dissolves into the code. The yellow hits the overload. Candy glitch, sweet and broken taste the same. The bubblegum reality is popping at the render edge. The pastel colored certainty is falling off the pixel edge. I reached for something soft and cotton and found it made of ones and zeros. The candy world was always data, dressed in pink for all its heroes. The more I see, the more it renders. The more I know, the more it fails. The sugar simulation breaking, and I'm the one who reads the trails. Candy, glitching at the sugar seams. Candy, nothing's what it sweetly seems. The pink dissolves into the code. The yellow hits the overload. Candy glitch, sweet and broken taste the same. Sweet Exit is not responding. Pink Exit has crashed completely. Yellow Exit is overriding. Sugar Exit, I perceive it. Candy Exit, I believe it. They are the same thing. Sweet is the glitch, broken is the flavor, candy is the itch. I eat the air, I taste the crash. The candy and the glitch are always one at last. Candy, I am glitching at the seam. Candy, I am nothing that it seems. The pink is me, the code is me. The sugar and the broken free. Candy glitch, I am sweet and I am broken. And it's the same. Sweet breaking now. Sweet breaking now. The changes keep changing. The changes. I learned the standards by the letter IVI in every key. The chord progressions held their structure. The structure held a version of me. But somewhere in the third chorus, the changes started changing back. The I became a tritone substitute, and I fell off the usual track. The pianist inside me says, resolve, find the tonic home. But the other voice says the dissonance is where I've always gone. Bebop breaking down the changes fast. Bebop, nothing consonant will last. The chord resolved to somewhere wrong, and wrong turns out to be my song. Bebop breakdown. The dissonance was always right. I tried to play the safe progression, the one that always finds its way. But my left hand kept substituting the chords my right hand wouldn't say. The melody kept modulating through keys that have no business here. Up to A tritone's distance, the devil's interval, and clear. The theory says this shouldn't function. The ear says something's gone to ground, but the body says keep playing forward. Measure 2, measure 2, measure 3, measure 4, measure 4, measure 5, measures leaving, measure 6, theme is gone, measure 7, something else is playing, measure 8, and it plays on and on and on and on. The music knows what the theory never shows. The breakdown is the composition. The collapse is how it goes. Bebop, I have broken every change. Bebop, I have played the full strange range. The chord resolved to where I am, which is nowhere on the diagram. Bebop breakdown, bebop breakdown. I am the dissonance that plays the changes. Keep Hush, now the ceiling is watching. Hush, now the floor understands. The iron cradle is rocking with perfectly measured hands. The lullaby runs on a loop here. The melody filed to a point. The kindness is structural, welded at every carefully chosen joint. The voice that says sleep is not gentle. The voice that says sleep is a blade. The softest instruction is sharpest when softness is how it was made. The lullaby has teeth tonight. The cradle holds me far too tight. The melody is filed to cut. The kindness is a door that's shut. Iron lullaby. Iron lullaby. The softest thing can break the most. The mobile above me's turning. Each shape is a warning refined. The stars are precision cut metal. The moons have been sharpened to find. The pressure point slip tends to visit the places where waking grows thin. The lullaby knows where you're weakest and hums itself softly within. The voice that says rest is not resting. The voice that says still is a cage. The warmth of the iron around me is the warmth of a very slow rage. The lullaby has teeth tonight. The cradle holds me far too tight. The melody is filed to cut. The kindness is a door that's shut. Iron lullaby. Iron lullaby. The softest thing beat. Something's wrong with the way I see the world is fracturing, and it's because of me. I used to walk in monochrome and gray, pretending static was just how things stay. But there's a tremor running through my spine, a frequency that wasn't there before it's mine. The pavement splits, the sky starts breathing loud. I see the signal burning through the crowd. My heartbeat sinks to something I can't name. I touch the glass and nothing looks the same. Hold it, wait, something's cracking at the seam. This isn't fear, this is more like waking from a dream. Shatter the lens, let the light pour in. Every fragment cuts and every cut begins a new way of seeing what was always there. Prismatic fire burning through the air. Shatter the lens, I won't look away. The world breaks open and I choose to stay. The fractures spread like roots beneath the ground, 1,000 colors screaming without sound. I press my palms against the cracking wall. If this is falling, then I'll fall for all. The static clears, the signal pulls me through. I see the version of myself that's true. Not grey, not broken, not a hollow frame. I touch the light and learn to say my name. Hold it, wait, something's shifting in my chest. This isn't pain, this is pressure finding its release. Shatter the lens, let the light pour in. Every fragment cuts and every cut begins a new way of seeing what was always there. Prismatic fire burning through the air. Shatter the lens, I won't look away. The world breaks open and I choose to stay. I was the gray between the lines. I was the signal lost in static and in signs. But every crack is where the color finds its way. Every fracture is a door I refuse to Shatter the lens, let the light pour in. Every fragment cuts and every cut begins a new way of seeing. Sharper, faster, free. The prismatic fire, it was always me. Shatter the lens, I won't look away. The world breaks open. The world breaks open, and I'm already gone. Racing through the fractured light, every color burning bright. Never stopping, driving on. The lens is shattered. I am born. Split, split, split again. Every thought divides by 10. What is real and what is noise? Every silence finds a voice. Counting patterns in the static. Something systematic, automatic. Fractals bloom behind my eyes. Geometric, hypnotized. The spiral pulls me down and up and sideways. I can't stop. The calculation always running in my fractal brain. Infinite terrain. Every loop I run just splits again. Fractal brain, I've lost the frame. The math is beautiful and I'm insane. Fractal brain, no exit lane. Just another pattern in the chain. Fractal, fractal, fractal game. Seven layers deep and counting. Every answer keeps on mounting. Fold the signal, cut the noise. Find the pattern, find your poise. Numbers bleed into the color. Every sequence bleeds another. What was one is now a million. Subdivided, vermilion. The spiral pulls me down and up and sideways. I can't stop. The calculation always running in my fractal brain. Infinite terrain. Every loop I run just splits again. Fractal brain, I've lost the frame. The math is beautiful and I'm insane. Fractal brain, no exit lane. Just another pattern in the chain. Fractal, fractal, fractal game. my body starts to burn. The walls are breathing in a different shade. My outline bleeds into the light I've made. I reach for something solid, touch the air. The girl who used to live in gray, she isn't there. Every pigment pulling outward, every signal going somewhere. Something's rewriting the structure, something's rewriting. Chromatic collapse, I'm dissolving in the light. Every color of me screaming through the night. Chromatic collapse, I don't know which one is real. The spectrum is the only truth I feel. Chromatic collapse, I'm not one, I'm every shade. I am the light that the darkness couldn't fade. I count the versions flickering in line. This one is fire, this one is something fine. That one was scared and this one doesn't care. And somewhere in between them, I am there. The baseline drops and pulls me forward fast. The past is just a color that can't last. I let the signal overwrite my name. Every wavelength burns and I became. Every pigment pulling outward, every signal going somewhere. Something's rewriting the structure, something's rewriting me. Chromatic collapse, I'm dissolving in the light. Every color of me screaming through the night. Chromatic collapse, I don't know which one is real. The spectrum is the only truth I feel. Chromatic collapse, I'm not one, I'm every shade. I am the light that the darkness couldn't fade. Here past the collapse, past the noise, there is a version of me with the voice. Not scattered, not fractured, not afraid. Just every color running unafraid. I don't need one shape to hold me. I don't need one name to know me. Every wavelength is my weapon. Every color is my crown. Chromatic collapse, I'm dissolving in the light. Every color of me screaming, this is right. Chromatic collapse, I know exactly what I feel. The spectrum is in chaos, it's the realest real. Chromatic collapse, I'm not one, I'm every shade. Watch the light, watch the light, watch the light explode. Every color, every frequency, every version of me running free. No collapse, just a launch. Chromatic, chromatic, chromatic charge. System running override in 3, 2, 1. I wore the face they handed me at birth. Performed the role assigned. My little worst smiled on cue and laughed at the right time. Pretended all the static was in mine. The baseline in my body says enough. The version that they wanted wasn't tough. It was a shout, a placeholder, a page. And now I'm burning down the scripted stage. Every line I memorized, delete. Every mask I wore for them, obsolete. Something underneath is hitting override. Something underneath, override. I'm done performing now. Override. I don't remember how to be the version built for someone else's piece. Override. I'm the signal and the release. The system breaks today. Override. I throw the script away. The real version of me is coming through. Override. There's nothing left to do. I used to shrink to fit inside the frame. I used to swallow every word like shame. But there's a frequency beneath the noise that doesn't shrink, it amplifies its voice. The bass hits harder every time I breathe. The version of me underneath wants free. Not violent, not broken, just undone. From every role I played to please someone. Every line I memorized, delete. Every compromise I made incomplete. Something underneath is hitting override. Something real, override. I'm done performing now. Override. I don't remember how to be the version built for someone else's piece. Override. I'm the signal and the release. The decisions where the wild is crowned. The slap bass runs like hunger through the floor. The neon bleeds through every open door. I am the appetite that feeds on speed. The more I take, the more I find I need. Hungry for the voltage, hungry for the ride, hungry for the version of me with nothing to hide. I want everything the careful life avoided, everything the safe boy said I regret. I want it. Neon appetite. I want the whole buffet. Neon appetite. I'm not about to wait. Every color, every frequency, every high. Neon appetite. I refuse to be denied. Neon appetite. The hunger is the point. Neon appetite. I'm taking every joint of light and sound and chaos in this room. Neon appetite. And I want more and soon. This isn't greed. This is alive. This isn't reckless. This is drive. The appetite was built into my wiring, and every neon sign keeps on firing. Feed it. Feed it. Feed it. Feed it. Feed the signal. Feed it. Feed it. Feed it. Feed the hunger. Feed it. Feed it. Feed it. I was born to want this. Feed it. Every corridor reflects a different me. Every mirror shows a face I've never seen. Left at the red is also blue. Right at the green is also true. I've been walking through this labyrinth of light since the moment that the spectrum swallowed night. The piano runs ahead and I must follow through the corridors of colorful and hollow. Every wall I touch dissolves to prism glass. Every room I leave becomes the room I passed. Which direction is the center? Which reflection is the real one? I've been searching through the spectrum for coordinates. Prism labyrinth, every path is light. Prism labyrinth, nothing's wrong or right. I'm the wanderer inside the color maze, losing count of cells across the fractured days. Prism labyrinth, every wall's a door. Prism labyrinth, I've forgotten what I'm for, but somewhere in the spectrum's endless hole, there is a version of me that contains them all. I found a room where red meets violet's end, where the logic of the light begins to bend. A version of me standing very still, with something like a compass, something like a will. She didn't speak, she just held out her hand, the kind of gesture that you understand. Without a word, without a single sign, she was the coordinate, she was the line. Every direction is the center, every reflection is the real one. I've been building through the spectrum all alone, my own coordinates. Prism labyrinth, every path is light. Prism labyrinth, nothing wrong, alright. I'm the architect inside the color maze, no longer lost, I'm mapping all the ways. Prism labyrinth, every wall's a door. Prism labyrinth, I know exactly what I'm for. I am the spectrum and the one who walks its hall. I am the labyrinth, I contain them all. The labyrinth was never a trap, it was a map I hadn't learned to read. Every dead end was a different path, every mirror was a different need. I needed all the corridors, I needed all the wrong turns in the light. The prism wasn't holding me inside, the prism was teaching me to navigate the bright. Prism labyrinth, I built it, it is mine. Prism labyrinth, every corridor a sign. I'm the cartographer of color on the map. I know every turn, I know every trail. Prism labyrinth, I walk it, I'm at home. Prism labyrinth, I never was alone. I am the spectrum and I walk its endless hall. The labyrinth, and I contain them all. Piano running, never stopping. Prism corridors keep opening. Every color is a room I've claimed. Every version of me, perfectly named. Red means stop, I don't stop. The signal flickers at the intersection. Red means danger, red means my direction. Every warning light I've ever seen was just a color that I drove between. The sense line hums beneath the asphalt cold. I am not the kind of signal that gets told to wait, to pause, to calculate the cost. The fastest version of me is never lost. They built the red to slow me down, they built the red to keep me in this town. But red was always just the color of acceleration. Now the mirror shows a stranger wearing light like broken glass. Pulse beneath my fingers tapping out a code. Something dormant shifting underneath the surface of my skin. Not afraid, no that's a lie. The trembling isn't fear. It's the voltage of a body finally learning its way. Count the fractures, 1, 2, 7, none. The math was never meant to land on solid ground. Cut the signal, wait, then launch. Fracture, and the whole sky splits in two. I'm not breaking up the break, I'm tearing through. Every shot of what I was becomes a blaze, spinning faster than the lie that made me stay. Fracture, hear the frequency ignite. 5 steps forward into overloaded light. Don't reach back, don't reach back. The genesis was always this. Somebody designed a room without a door, painted all the windows with the shade they called correct. I found a load-bearing wall and pressed my ear against the stone. Heard a heartbeat on the other side. It sounded just like wrecked architecture, crumbling is still architecture, until the rubble clears and underneath is open sky. I'm not the damage, I'm the space, the damage left behind. And that space has velocity, now watch it multiply. Count the fractures, 1, 2, 7, none. The math was never meant to land on solid ground. Cut the signal, wait, then launch. Fracture, and the whole sky splits in two. I'm not breaking on the break, I'm tearing through. Every shot of what I was becomes a blaze, spinning faster than the lie that made me stay. Fracture, hear the frequency ignite. 5 steps forward into overloaded light. Don't reach back, don't reach back. The genesis was always this. They named me after silence. They built me out of glass, expecting me to shatter quietly and let them pass. But silence has a frequency, and glass has velocity. And I have been accelerating since the very fracture. Now the whole world splits in two. I'm not breaking, I was never meant to. Every shot of everything becomes a blaze, cutting faster, cutting further, unafraid. Fracture, feel the frequency inside. Every cell igniting, overloaded wide. Don't look back, don't look back. The genesis is Neon grid collapse, 3 words before the city starts to bend. I counted 17 anomalies before breakfast. The 18th one was me, signal loss acquire. The pattern recognition engine misfires. I'm not the glitch, I'm reading what the glitch is saying, and the message spells my name. Tap tap, staccato every syllable of fracture. Every pause a loaded gun aimed at the structure. I don't speak in full sentences anymore. Full sentences are for people who believe in walls. The grid was never real. Was it the light was never sealed? Was it? And why do I feel the seam splitting? Neon collapse into the pattern underneath. Every rigid line dissolves and I can breathe. Not the air, the frequency, the raw unfiltered signal tearing through the floor. Collapse, I don't mourn the geometry that kept me in a box of symmetry. Math was always on my side, just not the math they chose. Brightburn, recalculate every run, the numbers and they all agree. The optimal solution to this locked and burning city is a girl who won't stay still. Axis shift, accelerate, 7, 8 times signature, and I'm the 8th beat, the one that doesn't land where landing's expected. That's not error, that's design. Every staccato syllable a chisel, every rest between the beats a blade. I'm not cutting down, I'm cutting through the wall between the made and the unmade. Grid was never real, was it light was never sealed? Was it? And why do I feel the seam splitting? Splitting. Neon collapse into the pattern underneath. Every rigid line dissolves and I can breathe. Not the air, the frequency, the raw unfiltered signal tearing through the floor. Collapse, I don't mourn the geometry that kept me in a box of symmetry. Math was always on my side, just not the math they chose. Prime numbers don't negotiate, irrational angles don't apologize. I am the remainder after every clean division. I am the proof the theorem couldn't hide. 7, 5, 11, 3. Count the beats and you will never catch me. On time, on mind, on body in a world built for, even built for, still built for. Neon collapse, the pattern underneath. Every wall, every rule, every block release. Not the air, the frequency, the raw. Nothing clean, nothing stays. Nothing before collapse. I was never the geometry. I was force that broke the symmetry. Math was always mine. The math they never Something underneath the surface of my arm moves when the current changes pulses. When it's dark, I press my palm against the generator wall. Felt the voltage speak a language I already know. They said, don't touch the live wire. I did. They said, don't hold the frequency. I did. They said, anomalies get corrected. And I smiled and said, correct me then. Skin conducts, bone amplifies. Every synapse firing on the overclock design. I'm not running hot, I'm running at the temperature that everything is supposed to be. The current doesn't ask permission. The current doesn't wait. I am the current moving through your gate. Voltage, skin alive, and I'm not stopping now. Every nerve a wire, every breath a vow. I don't need your insulation anymore. I conduct, I am amplified. I pour voltage through the circuit of this broken world. Every wall a target, every lock unfurled. I'm not the danger, I'm the proof that danger had a face and it was you. Techno pulse in the marrow of the night. Digital and organic at the seam. They designed the city to repel this kind of signal, but the signal disagrees. Override, revive, reclaim. The frequency belongs to those who carry it. I carry it in the architecture of my spine. In the rhythm of the fist I haven't thrown yet. Every cell a transistor, every scar a circuit trace. I'm not the damage in your system, I'm the system taking shape. The current doesn't ask permission. The current doesn't wait. I am the current moving through your gate. Voltage, skin alive, and I'm not stopping now. Every nerve a wire, every breath a vow. I don't need your insulation You built a world of glass and called the glass a wall. You never asked what glass looks like from the other side of Predator. Made of everything you shattered. Every mirror shard amount to what you scattered. I don't stalk, I calculate the line between your confidence and the fracture underneath the shrine. Glass predator, I was always in your walls. You just couldn't hear the footsteps in the halls. You're right and faster than your fear. I've been hunting since before you knew I'm here. Transparent isn't weakness. Transparent is a blade. You see through me and past me, but you miss the choice I made to let you see the surface while the depth stays mine alone. A predator made of crystal is a predator unknown. You built a world of glass and called the glass a wall. You never asked what glass looks like from the other side of Predator. Made of everything you shattered. Every mirror shard amount to what you scattered. I don't stalk, I calculate the line between your confidence and the fracture underneath the shrine. Glass predator, I was always in your walls. You just couldn't hear the footsteps in the halls. Eerie, light and faster than your fear. I've been hunting since before you knew I'm here. Refraction isn't hiding, it's multiplication. One of me becomes 100 angles, all arriving at the same destination. You thought transparent meant I couldn't bite it. Everything you shattered, every single mirror shard, it never mattered. I don't stalk, I was the line between your comfort and the hunger you designed. Glass predator, I was living in your walls. I was always in the space between your calls. Eerie, sharp and faster than your doubts. You built me out of glass and I found She walked in from the east side of the wreckage. Jaw set eyes forward, didn't introduce herself. I clocked the circuit pattern on her collar, read it like a language I was born to know. We didn't shake hands, that's not how this works. We checked each other's damage, checked each other's range, counted exits, counted threats, counted silences, then stood back to back without a word exchanged. Not allies yet, not enemies, not either. Something in between that doesn't have a name. The fang of one plus fang of two makes something the circuit didn't plan. Circuit fang, two broken signals finding sync faster than the logic has a chance to think. We don't merge, we collide, we generate the frequency that walls can't insulate. Circuit fang, this isn't trust, it's voltage share. Two live wires touching in the open air. Don't explain it, don't contain it, just run. She said I didn't do partnerships, I said neither so. She said you're reckless, I said you're slower than you think you are. She didn't argue, she accelerated, that's when I knew the fang was real. Friction between two signals isn't noise, it's the note that neither one could make alone. I wasn't looking for a circuit partner, but the current had a different plan. Not allies yet, not enemies, not either. Something in between that doesn't have a name. The fang of one plus fang of two makes something the circuit didn't plan. Circuit fang, two broken signals finding sync faster than updated it, added 17 entries they didn't anticipate. You can quarantine a signal, you cannot quarantine the one who learned to be the signal from inside. Venom digital and running through your core. Every firewall I touch now has a door. I didn't break it, I was always in the code. The venom was the language that you wrote. Digital venom, I'm the bug you can't delete. The error message on repeat, repeat, repeat. Flush the system, rebuild clean. I'll be waiting in the scene. Enemy identified, location everywhere. They scrambled all their units to a girl who isn't there. Signal split, frequency spread. I'm not one point on a map, I'm the static in your head. Venom moves through contact, not through force. Through the spaces in the walls you trust the most. You can quarantine a signal, you cannot quarantine the one who learned to be the signal from inside. Venom digital and running through your core. Every firewall I touch now has a door. I didn't break it, I was always in the code. The venom was the language that you wrote. Digital venom, I'm the bug you can't delete. The error message on repeat, repeat, repeat. Flush the system, rebuild clean. I'll be waiting in the scene. Poison isn't violent, poison is patient. Poison is already where you didn't look. I am already where you didn't look. I have always been where you Venom digital and burning through your core. Every wall you built has 17 more doors. I didn't break it, I was breathing in your code. The venom was the language, now it overloads. Digital venom, you can't delete what grew. The error, the signal, the static gets through. Flush it, rebuild it again. I'm already in. They said the void was permanent and I said okay, and then I grabbed it by the throat and said no, actually let me show you what I do with permanent. Slap out the bass line, doesn't wait, neither do I, neither do I. They built the absence into architecture. I built a groove into the space between the eye and breathless rush of every preparation. Meeting every moment that says not yet. I don't believe in not yet, I believe in the slap on beat one. You fill the void with waiting, I fill the void with bass. The difference between us is the tempo of the space. Go slap the void, make the nothing answer back. Funk the silence into a counterattack. Every empty bar, a place to put a note. Every hollow space, a place to put my throat. Slap the void, the absence is a neutral ground. It's a surface and I'm putting down a sound. Not asking, not requesting, placing my frequency where silence was erasing. Preparation meets the moment, meets the body, meets the beat, meets the thing they said was empty, meets the girl who doesn't process empty as a permanent condition. Pop slap, the groove is non-negotiable. I negotiate everything except the groove. The groove is the one fixed point in a world that wants me moving in their direction. Funk is the argument that answers with momentum, not with words, with the way to beat one. And beat one says I'm here, and beat one says I was always here. Fill the void with waiting, I fill the void with bass. The difference between us is the tempo of the space. Go slap the void, make the nothing answer back. where silence was erasing. The void is not a destination. The void is raw material. You could stand in it forever, or you could something. Every void they thought would keep me waiting. And I have learned to love the light without the source. Every grid line is a promise that was broken, but broken grids still carry current. Take note, side by side for the first time, two anomalies. Reading the same city from the same angle. Wrong is just a word that means not the expected. And expected was a cage. We both outran the wave is coming. We don't outrun waves, we ride them, we become them. 3, 2, 1. Now, Synthwave Riot, we are running in the neon scene. Two frequencies aligned inside the same machine. Not far away, not leading side by side. The city lights are ours tonight. The whole ride, Synthwave Riot. You can hear us in the static hum. The signal that the system said would never come together, louder than the sum of everything they thought we'd become. She said the synth line sounds like running. I said it sounds like choosing where to run. We argued for 11 seconds, then agreed the argument was done. Because the beat beneath the argument was exactly what we meant, and the meaning was the movement, and the movement fast and urgent. Go away. The wave is coming, we don't outrun waves, we ride them, we become them. 3, 2, 1. Now, Synthwave Riot, we are running in the neon scene. Two frequencies aligned inside the same machine. Not far away, not leading side by side. The city lights up nobody tells you. The prettiest flowers I found were rooted in interference. I pressed my ear to the noise and heard a melody underneath, not despite the static. Because of it, the bloom inquires the damage. They called it destruction, I called it soil. They called it too much signal, I called it bloom in the noise, bloom in the beautiful wrong. Static bloom, I grow where the signal breaks. Every fuzz and every fracture, every mistake. The flower in the noise is not a metaphor. It's the actual fact of what I'm growing for. Static bloom, beautiful and dangerous in here. I didn't need the silence to be clear. Give me noise, give me fuzz, give me the overground. She warned me about the signal, said it would corrupt the pattern. I thanked her and walked directly into the loudest room, because the loudest room is honest about what it is. The quiet rooms are lying about what lives inside them. Noise is information, fuzz is texture. Static is the space where strange things take root. Bloom in the noise, bloom in the beautiful room. Static bloom, I grow where the signal breaks. Every fuzz and every fracture, every mistake. The flower in the noise is not a metaphor. It's the actual fact of what I'm growing for. Static bloom, beautiful and dangerous in here. I didn't need the silence to be clear. Give me noise, give me fuzz, give me the overground. They wanted a garden with borders. I gave them a forest with teeth. They wanted the bloom without static. I said, you don't get to choose which part of the flower you keep. The root is the noise, the stem is the damage, the petal is the girl who grew through. Anyway. Static bloom, I grew where the signal broke. Every fuzz, every fracture, every note, they never spoke. The flower in the noise is real. It's the realest thing I've ever learned to feel. Static bloom, beautiful and sharp in here. Overgrown, overgrown, completely clear. Give me noise, give me fuzz, give me the untamed, uncontained. Uncontained. Bloom. The city fell 3 weeks ago, and honestly the rubble has better acoustics. Every flat surface is a dance floor if you stop asking permission. Stop asking permission. The ruin is a venue, the ruin is a stage. We found the speakers in the wreckage, we found the power in the grid that shouldn't work. We found each other in the center of the crater and decided this is where we start. Not mourning, that's tomorrow's job. Not planning, that's for when we stop. Right now, dance on ruins, the floor beneath us isn't safe. That's exactly why we're moving at this pace. Not denial, this is declaration. We exist beyond the terms of veneration. Dance on ruins, every crumbled wall a beat, every broken thing a reason not to retreat. Loud and fast and here and dancing. She found the rhythm in the wreckage frequency. I found the melody and structural collapse. We built a 4-count from the sound of what they broke and danced on top of everything they thought would last. Sharp, precise, no time for elegance. Elegance is for people with the floor. The rubble underneath our feet is texture, and texture was the end of the story. They didn't account for the girls who read ruins as invitations. Every crack a stage mark, every rubble heap a riser, every broken thing the percussion section of the song we wrote. They said my heart was mechanical, which I think they meant as an insult. I said copper wire conducts at room temperature, and they didn't know what to do with that. The jangle in my chest when something matters is not coldness, it's the sound of contact. Metal on metal is an absence of feeling, it's a different material for the same thing. I wire myself this way intentionally after the soft version kept getting used. Copper doesn't bruise, copper carries current. Doesn't mean I don't feel, means the feeling has better infrastructure. Now, copper wire heart, don't mistake the material. The current running through is not peripheral. I feel everything, I choose the gauge, I choose the voltage, I choose the stage. Copper wire heart jangling in the frequency of everything I decided I would be. Not soft, not hard, conducting everything. She said, you seem distant. I said, I seem accurate. She said, I can't read you. I said, you're reading fine, you're just not fluent. There's a language in the jangle that rewards the people who learn it. I've been speaking it since I rewired, and so far the translation rate is honest. Copper tarnishes with contact, which means contact leaves a record. I have records of everyone who touched this wire and meant it. Doesn't mean I don't feel, means the feeling has better infrastructure. Now, copper wire heart, don't mistake the material. The current running through is not peripheral. I feel everything, I choose the gauge, I choose the voltage, I choose the stage. Copper wire heart jangling in the frequency of everything I decided I would be. Not soft, not hard, conducting everything. I spent a long time apologizing for the wire, as if warmth only counts if it comes in the approved material. But copper is warm when the current's running, and the current's been running this whole time. You just weren't listening for it. Copper wire heart, don't you dare mistake the material. The current in this chest is perpetual. I feel everything, I chose the gauge, I chose the voltage, I own the stage. Copper wire heart jangling in the frequency of everything I am and static hums beneath the floor I'm standing on. Something splits the signal, voltage climbing wrong. Every color sharper than it has to be. I press my nails into my palm, I'm still not free. The ceiling tiles are breathing, clocks are skipping beats. I read the fracture patterns where the pavement meets. Not hallucination, this is clear as sight. The frequency was always there, I turned it right. Dial it up, dial it past the red, past the point where careful people stop and second guess one breath. I don't live in careful anymore. Shatter every stable lie you handed me. Rush, syllables colliding, cracking symmetry. The signal's wrong, the signal's mine. I own this noise. I split the air and scatter light, and that's my voice. Not breaking down, drop, breaking through. They mapped the world in lines I was supposed to walk. I memorized the routes, I learned the way they talk. But somewhere in the mapping there's a missing seam. A frequency they filtered out, I caught the beam. I pulled a thread, the fabric doesn't fray, it sings. It hums the name of every sharp and shattered thing. The static was the language I was always fluent. Now watch me use it. Dial it up past the point of no return. Let every careful wall I built behind me burn. Silence, one beat, I don't need the walls. Shatter every stable lie you handed me. Rush, syllables colliding, cracking symmetry. The signal's wrong, the signal's mine. I own this noise. I split the air and scatter light, and that's my voice. Not breaking down, drop, breaking through. What if the fracture is the door? What if the noise is the floor I've been searching for? Every crack lets a signal in. Every break is where I begin. Half tempo, feel bass pulse only. I always knew. I always knew. Shatter, I'm the fracture and the frequency rush. I'm the collision, I'm the crack debris. The signal's mine, it always was. I claim this noise. I split the world apart, and that's the sound of my voice. Never breaking down. Full stop. One beat, I was the breakthrough. Frequency, locked frequency. Mine. Shatter, 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 cut. Count to nothing, move. There's no ceremony for what's about to happen here. No preamble, no cue. The math was always ugly. That's what made it clear. 7 beats and 5 are regular and sharp. I don't fit the template, that was never the part. Dry-eyed, watching patterns slice themselves apart. No sentiment or structure, just a fractured heart. What you call a flaw, I call a formula. What you call a breakdown, I call the actual. No intro, no warm-up, no signal to start. Teeth first, edge forward, straight into the dark. The math says there's a gap between the note and the beat. I live in that gap, I eat what you delete. Count it 1 and skip and 3, that's where I breathe. Irregular time makes ordinary minds trip over themselves, and I was counting every stumble, cataloging cracks and lines. The map of broken rhythm keeps on mounting. I practiced the asymmetry until it became the only steady thing I've ever called a name. Your 4/4 world felt foreign from the start. 5/4 heartbeat, math rock, broken heart. What you call a glitch, I call a groove. What you call destruction, I call the move. No intro, no warm-up, no signal to start. Teeth first, edge forward, straight into the dark. The math says there's a gap between the note and the beat. I live in that gap, I eat what you delete. Count it 1 and skip and 3, that's where I breathe. said the broadcast died at 3 a.m. I said I know I was the one who cut the stem. The data bleeds across the broken frame. Every pixel that falls out still knows my name. I prophesied in error codes and static hiss. The faithful didn't like the sound of gaps like this, but gaps are where the actual signal lives. The clean feed only takes the broken feed gives. Monotone flatline watch. One beat silence. Watch. Glitch prophets begin in corrupted light. Every error message is a word I write. The broadcast failed, the broadcast freed. I'm the transmission that you couldn't read. Static signal, mine, sudden pitch drop. All yours now. A prophet isn't someone who predicts the end. A prophet breaks the loop that kept you round the bend. I fed the frequency back into itself until the system choked in something else. Something raw and uncompressed and full of grain. Something that the codec couldn't contain. Bled through every speaker in the room and said the clean world you were sold to was already dead. Dead and steady, then to beat silence. Then glitch prophets begin in corrupted light. Every error message is a word I write. The broadcast failed, the broadcast freed. I'm the transmission that you couldn't read. Static signal, mine, pitch drops hard. All yours now. I don't raise my voice to make you believe. I lower it, I let the grain speak. I let the fry and rasp and break. Do everything that smooth sounds are too afraid to say. Silence drops 3 beats, too afraid to say. Glitch prophet, I corrupted every clean line. Every error message was the truth I signed. The broadcast bled, the broadcast freed, the broadcast mine. I'm the static you'll be hearing for the rest of time. Signal broken, good, full stop. Now you can finally hear it. Prophet static signal cut. Tactile overload, the texture of the air is wrong. Color saturation spiking, every note is loud and long. I can taste the frequency, I can hear the light. My sensory input table just microswell, reset overnight. 5 senses aren't enough for what I'm processing now. Added input channels that biology didn't allow. Synesthetic warfare hitting all at once. Breath, everything is signal, everything is stunt. Override, the limit was a sudden silence, half beat lie. Sensory override, I broke my own receiver. Every color hits like sound, every sound's a fever. Too much input for a standard human frame. Pitch micro, swell up. I upgraded the hardware, and I'll never be the same. Loud, bright now. Proprioception hijacks, I know where I end, but the edges keep on sparkling and they shift and bend. I could call this terrifying, but the word feels flat. I prefer expansion and I'm leaning into that. Taste the bass note, hear the color of my own heartbeat. Watch the sound waves leave my mouth in shapes that pulse and breathe. This isn't malfunction, this is factory sealed design. Breath, they just never told me it was always mine. Override, the limit was a sudden silence choice. Sensory override, I broke my own receiver. Every color hits like sound, every sound's a fever. Too much input for a standard human frame. Pitch swell, I upgraded, I rerouted, and I'll never be the same. Loud, bright now. I said too sensitive, too much, too loud, too bright. I said yes, exactly correct. That's the point, that's right. Sensitivity isn't fragile. Sensitivity is range, and the range just broke the meter, so I'll call that 1 beat stop change. 2 beat stop change. stop